Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm doing more manuals, but I love them so much I just can't stop myself. I've been working on getting a little more consistent on my nose manual shove. I guess it's really a nose manual nollie frontside shove, but it's one of my favorite tricks. It just feels so good when you get one. Even if it's sloppy, it doesn't really matter. So I also wanted to work on getting something out of a regular manual. I've wanted to do manual shove for a long time, but it's always eluded me. So I decided I was going to spend some real time on it, and I was going to break it down into smaller pieces and practice some of the smaller steps. Here, I'm just trying to stand on the tail and then shove from that position because it's a little more similar to doing a shove out of a manual. But I started to get a few, and so I started to move to the next step. The next step was to try to do a stationary manual and then shove it from there. So now I'm actually requiring myself to keep a little bit more of the balance and do a shove in that balance point. This was quite a bit tougher and took some experimentation, but I was happy that I surprised myself with a couple of landings. Then it's time to start rolling. So I've got to get a shove under my belt. That took a couple of tries. Did a fakey front shove just because. I don't know why I did that, but... And now it's time to see if I can put it all together. And it took a lot more tries than what I'm showing you here. There were even times where I was having trouble just doing a manual. I didn't even get to try to do a shove out. But here was the first one I landed, but I did tail scrape a lot before I did the shove. And so as I went from there, I was trying to eliminate that tail scrape and just make it a pop instead of actually scraping along on my tail. I got a little bit better as I went. And on this last one, I feel like I didn't scrape much at all. It was just an actual shove. And I got a roll away. Felt really good to finally unlock this trick. So the next day, I came back to the garage and I thought I was going to get back to basics because I was a little frustrated by the fact that a regular manual was actually frustrating me a little bit and it was a little hard to keep my balance. So I experimented with my foot position and I shattered my personal best for a stationary manual. I think this was about 27 seconds. And it was because I moved my back foot a little closer to the pocket and that felt like it gave me more control over my manual. And after a few more tries, I got a really good one all the way out of the garage and all the way down my driveway until it turns to gravel. And of course, after that, I had to try it with a nose manual, and I had a good one. It went about halfway down my little piece of driveway. But I'm really happy with the new trick, and I'm happy to kind of dissect my manuals so that I can keep improving them. Let me know in the comments, what do you think I should try out of a manual or a nose manual next? I'd love to pick up a couple more things. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.